Okay, so today we're going to be talking about scaling down with a colorful plate. Okay, and so the objectives are to learn why a diet rich in fruits and vegetables is good for you, identify the proper amount of fruits and vegetables we should be eating, and learn what to look for fruits and vegetables, and we're going to try to come up with some different ways to incorporate them into our diet. I am recording already. My name is Karen Lissy with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, and Boogie Barber is here, and Miss Lynn. We both say her name differently, but I say Moots and she says Mutts. So whichever one. I think she responds to either of them. Okay. So I hope everybody has picked up their handouts or gotten them in the and printed them out online. Okay. I want you to see this. You can't read this, but it says bring a menu for next week, okay? Because I won't remember to do it to remind you at the end of the day. So I want you to remember, bring a menu, and we're going to be doing some stuff looking at that next week. So if a few people bring them, that'll be great. Okay, so last week, what was last week? Really? No, what happened last week?
Healthy snacks.
Yes. But on Thursday, it was Thanksgiving. Oh. So, did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Good. Did any of you stay the same weight? Because that's always my goal. Over Thanksgiving, especially that little break there, is just stay the same. And I don't necessarily push too hard to lose it then. But, maybe some of you said, hey, whatever, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to do what I want. That's your life. You can do whatever you want because they're all back there, Miss Susan. Okay. So, but we were talking about healthy snacks last week. So do any of y'all have a favorite healthy snack that you want to share with us so that we can have it as our favorite too? Nuts. Nuts is a good one. I like celery and low-fat cream cheese. Nobody else has a favorite snack? Fruit?
Walnuts and cranberry.
Walnuts and cranberries, like a trail mix that you put together? That's good. Okay. Okay. So over the last few weeks, we've been talking about simple things we can do to lead a healthier lifestyle. Okay. One important component is meeting our body's daily nutritional needs. And one of the best ways to do that is incorporating lots of fruits and vegetables into our diet. It provides benefits by providing nutrients that maintain health and may reduce the risk of certain diseases, chronic diseases, and even cancer in some places. Okay, so does anybody know some of the things that fruits and vegetables provide to you that I have been preaching a lot about? Fiber, got one of them, okay? Remember when we were walking in the pool doing walk and talk? I said, these all provide, starts with a P, it's scientific, one is a K, potassium. Yep, okay? And then if you're expecting or you want to be expecting, you want to make sure you have plenty of
folate.
Folate, good. And then other vitamins. You want to name some vitamins that come from fruits and vegetables? Vitamin E we have here, vitamin A, and also they have vitamin E in there too, which I didn't know. And that helps with growth and repair of body tissues and helps maintain your eyes and skin. Folate can also play an important role in cell growth and stopping anemia. And potassium, I'm always preaching about that because it can help with your, if you have high blood pressure. Okay, and fiber, they say it may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, which is definitely not something I want to deal with. Okay, so how often do y'all eat fruits and vegetables? At least every day we have over here. Okay, let's get a lot now. You've modified your diet to be eating. Okay. Darren, I'm having a hard time hearing you. What'd you say?
It's hard to eat fruit, more vegetables than it is fruit. I love fruit. It's just so quick and handy.
See, I never ate much fruit until recently when I've been, and I agree with you, it is just so handy. You grab it, you just eat it. You don't have to worry about cutting it up, I mean, or anything like that. Vegetables, it seems like you know, there are some vegetables that I can just grab, you know, a cucumber here. But, you know, like a turnip, usually I have to peel it. You know, it takes a little bit more work, I think. Okay. So, how much fruit and how much vegetable do you eat in a day? And do you think you should be eating in a day?
2 to 4 servings.
2 to 4 servings of fruit, vegetable, both are total. Okay. Okay. Do you know how many cups they say that you should be getting if you were on a 2,000 calorie a day diet? It's a lot. It's 2.5 cups of vegetables and 2 cups of fruit. So we're talking 4.5 cups is what they expect you to be getting on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. So if we're talking a serving is a half cup, then that means 4 servings of fruit and 5 servings of vegetables. Okay, and got a question? Okay, and like lettuce is not just a little half cup of lettuce. You know, you have to really shove it in there. So they just normally say about a cup of lettuce would make like a serving of lettuce. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. Okay, and do you think you ought to eat the same thing every day, No, I already told you guys that we're going to be talking colorful today. So and if you've looked at the handouts that have been handed out, you're going to really see the different ones. Okay, so I want you to put on your thinking caps. And if you can yell it out, that's cool. We're going to be coming up with different colors. So like if you say green beans, and I'm going to say, what color is that? You're going to say green, okay? Because beans can also be what other color? Yellow and white and black and brown, okay? And so I'm going to be trying to write that up here. So can y'all be loud? I know we can hear y'all here. I would like everybody to call out at least one. Oh, here it is. Okay, what do we got? Green. Green, what? Green. Okay. You don't have to take mine. Okay. Broccoli. Oh. Lettuce. Is that from you, B, or is that from somebody online? Okay. Cabbage. What color is that? It could be green or orange. Yeah, we're really focusing on green. But is there anyone that's more important than the other? No. Now, have any of y'all heard people say, oh, you can lose weight just by giving up all white food? Yeah, I've heard people say that too. Well, what would that mean you'd be giving up? Potatoes? That's what they're kind of pushing. But am I going to tell you potatoes are bad? Nope. The stuff we put on those potatoes sometimes is not quite as healthy for us because it has a lot. Yeah. And what's a serving of potato? A half cup. Okay. What color of potato? Okay, so the potato. So we're going to put brown here, and we're going to put white here, and we're going to put orange here, because potatoes, you know, the skin is brown. They're white often on the inside, but sometimes they're orange on the inside, right? So we'll just put potatoes all the way across. Potato. Okay. Okay. Anybody online willing to talk up? No.
Can you, Karen?
Uh-huh.
I kind of got on a little late. Can you repeat what you're asking us right now?
What I'm asking you is to name some different fruits and vegetables that are different colors.
Oh, okay. What color are we talking about right now?
Oh. Any color. I'll just create a new line.
Oh, well, white, cauliflower,
Okay, cauliflower.
Orange, sweet potatoes.
Bell
Carrots.
peppers. Orange bell peppers or yellow. I forget. Orange.
All right, you're right. Bell peppers I can write all the way across. They have all kinds of colors, right?
Right.
What? I haven't written red yet. Okay. So one of the hardest colors is the first one that they wanted us to talk about, and it's the purple blue ones. So let's think of some purple blue colors that we can get foods. Cabbage, we have cabbage up there.
Eggplant.
There are purple potatoes. Eggplant is purple. What about some fruits?
Blueberries.
Blueberries. Okay.
Raspberries.
Okay. Those are more on the red side usually, but yeah. And then there's, have y'all ever had elderberries?
No.
Oh, okay. I've never had elderberries. Are they good? Okay. I've never
Had it in a pie. It doesn't count.
And figs and grapes and raisins. Oh, we're supposed to be sharing that screen. Told you I'm gonna try this out. Let's see if I can make this one show. Okay. So we're gonna list it off. Okay. And I want this one. And I'm gonna make this one big. Okay. Can y'all see it now?
That looks great, Karen.
Okay. So look at what it says blue and purple vegetables can do. It says memory function, lowers the risks of some cancers, urinary tract health, promotes healthy aging. Okay. Now it just says blue and purple vegetables. I wonder if the fruits don't do that. I bet the fruits do that too. But we don't see a lot of purple asparagus. Sometimes when we're doing the asparagus, we see a bit of purple on it. And I know I've seen purple carrots before. I have never bought them because they're usually more expensive. And I think, oh, okay. And then they have black for the black beans, black soybeans, and fava beans. I thought fava beans were green. Guess I'm not right. Okay. So that's those. I'm going to just close this one out. We're going to go to the next one. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. So
Has
now we're
anyone
going
had purple potatoes?
I have. They tasted kind of like sweet potatoes to me. What did you think, Sarah?
Oh, I was wondering what they taste like because I haven't tried them.
Yeah. I had, there's a Vietnamese grocery store in Houston that I go to, and they have them there, and I bought them. And then when they tasted like sweet potatoes, well, I'm not the biggest fan of sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
So, but I know they're good for me, and so I try. Now, our longest list is the green one because that's what we thought of, a lot of them. And some people say that the green vegetables are healthier, but that's not true. They don't do everything that the others do, but they do provide some chlorophyll, and that can help transport oxygen in the blood. It helps with the immune system. It can help with eye health. Okay. It lowers the risk of some cancers. Again, I keep seeing that pop up. It prevents some birth defects because it has folate. So I know bifida is one of those things. Folate is, it helps. It regulates calcium levels because they have vitamin K. And Lynn, make sure I'm not wrong on this. It also, that vitamin K helps with blood clotting, right?
If you give me a second, I can fact check you.
Okay. It helps bones grow and heal. And then it regulates digestion. Okay, because they have, what's that magical F word? Fiber, my favorite.
Oh.
Yes, you're correct, Karen. Go you.
Okay. Okay. And so some of the green things we didn't mention is my favorite fruit, which is avocado. Okay. Green apples are okay. Green grapes. Green grapes are not my favorite grape. What's y'all's favorite grape?
Purple.
The purplish black ones, not the purplish red ones, right?
I like
The cotton candy ones. I have not bought those.
Those are good. They taste
They
like
are
cotton
good?
candy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, B will go eat them with you. Because I can't tell who said that, but I do like kiwi fruit, but my favorite kiwi fruit is the gold ones, not the green ones. Let's see. Oh, artichokes. How many of y'all like artichokes? I love artichokes, but I think it's just because they're weird eating. You know, you just eat the bottom part off of them, you know, when you're peeling it. And, you know, it makes me eat slow. I like things that make me eat slow because I'm a pretty fast eater.
I like
Okay.
artichoke dip.
You like artichoke dip? What do you put in it?
Parmesan. Cheese.
Okay, low-fat Parmesan. Okay.
Mayo.
Low-fat milk. Okay.
Jarred artichokes.
Okay, that's good.
I
See,
don't know.
suggestions. We can make some modifications. We'd be great.
Yeah.
Does it have mayo in it too?
Yes, real mayo.
Does it work with low-fat mayo?
I haven't tried it in a long time. It's been years, but I'm gonna have to try it with maybe. Do they have fat-free mayo still?
I know they have lower fat mayo.
Yeah.
It is not one of my favorite foods to eat. There's a flavor in it that I just can't get past. But you know, some people. My mother-in-law loves the stuff, and she said always puts it in the food. And I say, "Man, you did that again." And she said, "How can you tell?" It's like, well, you know, I can tell. So, okay. So what's our next color that's coming up? Red. Every time I must be doing something wrong because I do this wrong every time. Hitting the wrong button. Okay. The red fruits and vegetables. Well, I don't want to stop presenting. Why did that pop up? Somebody wants me to stop presenting? Is that it? No. Okay. Okay. So I worked on that word. Anthocyanins. Anthocyanins. They fight viruses. Hey, guess what? COVID's a virus. So eat more red fruits and vegetables. It'll help you fight them. Lower risk of some cancers. Again, I'm seeing a pattern. Protect against heart disease. Again. Helps with wrinkles. Red foods all over the place now, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one with wrinkles. Improved mental functioning. Prevents heart disease. Lycopene there. I didn't try that. Does that look like allegic acid? Allegic? I don't know. I can't. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't even say apples. We didn't hit very many fruits on there. We pretty much just talked vegetables. Okay. So did any of y'all have cranberries this weekend or this, Thursday? Okay.
Yes.
Did you only have the jelly kind or did you make some from scratch or pop some of those raw ones? Have any of y'all eaten raw cranberries before? I hear they're very, very sour. Yep. Pink, red grapefruit. And hopefully, that freeze didn't take out too many of them. Now, some of these things were definitely, it's hard to get a great tasting watermelon in December. The fact that you can find watermelon in December always surprises me, So you may have to wait till June to get one that you really like. But sometimes even a bad watermelon is good. I like them. What about beets? Y'all eat a lot of beets? I like beets. Okay. So here, those are some more. Oh, and then we got the beans again. Red kidney beans. Have I told y'all about red kidney beans? Make sure you cook them. Never eat them raw. Because there is such a thing as red kidney bean poisoning. And it just gets you, it doesn't kill you. It just makes your tummy hurt. Okay. But cook them. Just make sure they're cooked. You're good. Okay. So, red lentils. I've never eaten red lentils. I have a package in the house, but I haven't cooked them. Okay. What's our next color? White. So with all these colors, what's your favorite color to eat? Red? Green? Susan? Haven't picked one yet? What'd you say, Sarah?
Red.
Red. But luckily, we don't have to just pick one color. We can pick all kinds of colors. Okay, so white, lower blood pressure, because it has, I cannot say that word. Lower cholesterol, reduces the risk of stroke. Man, you don't want to give up these white things. Oh, they have phenol up there, considering that one white. Lowers the risk of some cancers. I've seen it on every one. Regulates fluid in the body because it has potassium. helps send nerve signals. That's potassium again. Supports the immune system once again. Okay, so I know that Norma had said about cauliflower, garlic, jicama, kohlrabi, mushrooms. We picked some kohlrabi at we planted some at the school, the junior high, and those kids, they actually tried it, and they're doing really good trying new things. Potatoes and turnips. Okay, beans and peas, because we're talking tan. We've got brown lentils, and we're not going to talk about lentils anymore. And soybeans and navy beans and great northern beans. Were y'all here when I said that? Yeah? No? Okay, good. It wasn't y'all that I said that to. Okay, good. And y'all are going, what did she say? Nothing. Okay. So we're down to our last color. What do y'all think it's going to be? Orange and yellow. Did y'all notice that bananas was listed under the white ones? Yeah, but yeah. Now, I've seen some things where people talk about eating the peels, and I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. I have not recommended that ever. Okay, so carotenoids. Sounds like carrots, doesn't it? Now, we all know carrots supposedly help with your eye, your vision health. Okay, and remember it says may help promote, lowers the risk of some cancers, and supports the immune system. Okay, and all these different orange and yellow things to eat, and there aren't any beans listed there that are orange or yellow. Don't know why. Okay. My favorite on this list, oh, corn, sweet corn by far. Anybody? You like mangoes best? Ooh, peaches too.
Pineapple.
Ooh, pineapple. Y'all don't have a problem with pineapple eating up your inside of your mouth? I have that. Yeah, I gotta watch what I do. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Now, the reason why we want to vary our fruits and vegetables, so I'm going to stop so y'all can see me again, is because sometimes you want to have different textures too. Okay? And so if you think about it, you're going to say, what's a really crispy vegetable or fruit that you could eat? Crispy, crunchy?
Apples.
Celery. What'd you say, Norma?
Apples.
Apples. Yeah. Carrots. I was thinking jicama is pretty crunchy too. Okay, what about, see, sometimes you want something soft and mushy. Any of y'all? No, or just me? Okay, because what I love most about eggplant is when you cook it and it just becomes mush. And that's just my favorite thing about eggplant. Anybody like mushy food? Just me. Okay. You do like mushy food?
No way, Karen. That's all you.
What, Lynn?
I said, no way, Karen. That's all you.
That's all me. Okay. And so we did talk already about seasons, and that sometimes it's just better to eat a different food in the season that it's grown in. And we really try to do focus on, peaches are usually better like in, June, July, August. But you can get them year round now sometimes. Blueberries, those also usually June, July, August are when they're coming in. But we don't have to worry as much as we used to, back. Do y'all remember? Well, I'm pretty much the oldest person on here, I think. But back when you couldn't get some fruits and vegetables during the winter, it just wasn't there, But now we do have the convenience. And does anyone have the question, are canned, are frozen, or fresh better? Nobody has that question? Nope.
They're all good as long as they don't have added sugars or anything like that. Fats.
It's they've done research, and usually you can get canned the cheapest, and so some people are worried that it doesn't have as much nutritional value, and they say it's pretty much, as long as it doesn't have too much. What do I talk about? Sodium. Yeah, you're right. Watch that. If you can buy low sodium fruits and vegetables, that's good. I know I often say I like fresh, frozen best. Susan opened a can of sweet potatoes, and it was expired in 2023. Okay. Yeah, I know some people like canned sweet potatoes. Take that as you will. She threw those away though. She said they did not look like they were good, so she threw them away. Okay. So if you find yourself having a hard time consuming fruits and vegetables, the recommended amounts, there are some hints. So I got my last page up that I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, and you have it also, I assume. Okay, let me take this across. Okay, so for breakfast, you can top your eggs with fresh salsa. Okay, you can toss tomato, mushrooms, bell peppers, and onions into the eggs to make an omelet. You can add fruits and vegetables to your favorite recipes and snacks. Mix them into soups and casseroles, or use them to top cereal or on vegetable or fruit pizzas. One of my sister-in-laws, that's what she brought for dessert, and I was really proud of her. By finely chopping or grating the fruits and vegetables, you can put them into a lot of different recipes, and you won't really change the texture much, and people will like that. If you saw the first recipe that we had this today, and it was meatballs, and it had zucchini in it and spinach, and we all thought it looked pretty good. Don't forget that when Lynn sends out creates that nice paper that we send from that we send out to you guys, the recipes are there. Click on them and read what they say. Okay, puree fruits and vegetables, create flavorful dipping sauces. I know somebody said something about raspberries earlier today, and that's, they puree those raspberries, and they, create a nice, you see them on the gourmet channel where they're sitting there and they're making these nice little swirls on there. Okay, you can add that to your oatmeal, or you can add that to your cream of wheat or something like that if you're eating that, or to your yogurt. So I know that Lynn and I were talking the other day about if you have those fruits and vegetables already in your refrigerator and they're all nice and clean, they go into your body a lot faster than when you have to look at it and say, okay, I'm going to have to do this and this and this to that piece of fruit or that vegetable before I eat it. Nah, So if you have them ready, you do it all, like on a Sunday, maybe on a Wednesday night too, just to get it all together and have it ready. Then you can just grab them, and your kids will grab them too. Okay. Substitute a fruit or a vegetable for a starchy side. Okay. A veggie burger for a hamburger. Okay. Try cooking fruits and vegetables in different ways. So normally, if you're like when I grew up, you ate squash one way. Mom would cut it, put it into a pot, boil it, and then you'd have this nice mush. Which, mush is not bad. But, then I learned, if you don't cook it all the way, it still has a pretty good flavor. And if you put it on the grill, that's my favorite. Okay. Asparagus is that way too. And it's like we used to get it out of the can. It was, quite soft. And then it was like, if you just cook it a little less, then it's one way. If you grill it, man, it's so good. Okay. Well, so has everybody read what was up here? Because I try not to always read everything that's on there to you. Is there anything y'all wanted to talk about under lunch or snacks? Y'all good there? Okay. So guess what our challenge is this week? Eat more fruits and nice mush. Eat more fruits and vegetables. And so try to keep track of it and try. How many colors do you think you could eat in a week? Do you think you could eat, 6 different colors? It's a whole week. That's not even adding 1 different color a day. So maybe that would be a good goal also. Okay. So how are your physical activity challenges going? I know Susan's ready for us to exercise this evening. So I'm sure we're going to do a little bit of exercising. How's your group doing, Miss Boogie or Miss Lynn?
I met mine last week, on vacation. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met it.
Okay. Lynn, you doing good? I know you exercise quite often, and I know Norma does too.
I personally do, yes. I haven't met with any of the people in Nueces County, but I'm looking forward to getting Strong People, Strong Bodies started.
I am looking forward to getting that Strong People, Strong Bodies too. Okay. So what was the reminder I needed to remind you about?
Bring a menu.
Bring a menu. Can you read that? Bring a menu for next week because we're talking about going out to eat. Because that's what some of us do on a regular basis. So there are some healthy choices you can make there. And so that's it for me today. Do y'all have anything I want to talk about? You want me to stop recording so we can talk and maybe the people who don't come will come and find out what we secretly talk about while they're, on the ending parts. I forgot how to stop recording. Oh, there it is.
So do you want us to bring a menu like from our favorite
Yes, ma'am.
restaurant? Okay, thank you.